Hello and welcome once again to Who Podcast for Watchmen, episode number 10. We're talking before Watchmen, Silk Spectre, issue 4, the last one of the series. So strap in, we'll have some story, we'll have some announcements, but Tyler, did you see there's like two big things of Watchmen news I saw.
Yeah, I mean,
comics and TV show.
The TV show for sure.
Well, all right. Well, let's get the little one out of the way first. Here, I'll put up on my phone. DC delays Doomsday Clock issue 5 and 6 by a month. Doomsday Clock number 5, originally set to go on sale May 23rd, now is coming June 20th, and issue 6 has gone from July 18th to August 29th.
Yeah, so I was talking about the guy who done at my shop, and I was like, you know what? Here's what's going to happen with the Doomsday Clock stuff. Is it's basically going to end up being, I'm going to buy the issue, and every time I get a new issue, I'm going to have to reread every past issue.
I know. I mean, people are probably going to do that, or they're probably just going to be like,
or just wait till it's complete and read.
Yeah, wait till a trade or something. Yeah, I'm sure these guys in the shops are freaking out, because that's money they're not making.
The book, but the problem is there's the story's so intricate and deep that it's not one that I can go a long time without, like, and pick up again. Like, I want to know the details, so like I feel like I just need to keep reading it. Like my good friend who actually who got into Watchmen, and him and I read it together and stuff. He's just reading Doomsday Clock when it comes out as a trade. He just said he's going to wait because of things like this and just being able to digest the story all in one sitting.
Yeah, I mean, once a month is bad enough with this story, but I mean, yeah, now that they're pushing it, it was every 2 months, and now they're pushing it. Although I guess with those two issues pushed back, they're going to be just a month in between. But once we get there,
yeah, once we get there, if we get there,
because it was every 2 months. So when was the last issue? Was it a? Did we even get one in April? No, it might have been March. I don't know.
Yeah, because it was before I moved.
Yeah, because they were doing every 2 months. March would have been May, because the next one was supposed to come out in May. Now it's June, so it's going to be like 3 months.
I don't even remember what happened. Oh, it was all Rorschach, wasn't it?
Yeah, Batman locked him up in Arkham, and yeah.
See, I have to reread.
Oh, we got the origin of Rorschach. Remember? Yeah.
All right, so that sucks, but we'll take it as it comes. And then I read the news for the TV series. I don't know what to think about it.
What is that? What is that? It's like there's like characters who like aren't in the book or the movie.
Yeah, that's what it said. It was like character descriptions, and I was like, it felt like it was something. To me, how I interpret it is they could be side characters that are getting included, much like some of these characters we've met in the before Watchmen. And I'm just going to kind of wait till I get more definitive answers and information before I start going anywhere with it.
Well, if they kind of do like prequel stuff, maybe they're bringing in more heroes and villains.
Yeah, I mean, if it depends on what they want to do with the story. So I don't know. We'll see. It was really confusing because it was like these vague descriptions of characters, and they're like, these don't sound like the Watchmen characters, and I'm like, they might not be the actual Watchmen characters.
And I mean, with Doomsday Clock and everything now, are they gonna like kind of sort of have it in a DC universe, in one of the DC universes? It's gonna be like Flash and Arrow, where it's like, they'll mention Bloodhaven 20 times, but we'll never see it.
We saw it in one episode. We saw a shop in Bloodhaven.
I know, but we never saw the important part.
No. Yeah. Hey, that looks familiar.
No, that's the one you got me. No,
that one looks familiar. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Well, yeah, here. Sure.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I was going to ask you about that. I saw that. What was it, last week or something? That your Smallville Funkos.
Yep. They came out, and it kind of sucks because, like, I really wish they would have done him in the red jacket. because that's more of the Smallville Clark, or they had one like they didn't make the figure, but they designed it where it was him in jeans with a red flannel. That was more Smallville Clark than, and that's the final scene of the series, which is cool. But what's funny is the S that he rips open to is the Superman Returns S, and that's not the one that's there. But still, I would I don't not welcome it. So,
but speaking of Smallville, I said I'd make an announcement. Our good friend Lilith Hellfire is going to be starting a Smallville podcast. Not here and not even on the Southgate Networks. I think she wants to swear her head off, but still, she's looking for a co-host, I guess. So if anyone's interested, and you're not offended by language, you could write it. You could write me or Lilith or Keep Some Lunatics.
I would listen to that, but I don't. You know what? I'm not ready for another Smallville podcast just yet. So we'll get there.
Yes.
But I got a lot of other Superman to catch up on, like to review and talk about.
Oh yeah, you got Supergirl and Krypton right now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird having two shows to go over again.
And so, I mean, Krypton only has like 3 more episodes left, but Supergirl's going until June.
Yeah, the whole Supergirl break feels really weird, but that's a whole other story.
I know that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be weird. It going like a month after Arrow's done.
So, I think what they should do, I don't know. The CW should maybe just structure that they have one superhero show a night or something.
Yeah, exactly. And we're schedule stuff during like breaks and holiday breaks and stuff.
So like let's just say Monday Supergirl, Tuesday Flash, Wednesday Black Lightning, Thursday Arrow, Friday Legends or something.
Or I mean they doubled up on stuff. I mean Black Lightning was on after Flash, when it was on.
Yeah, I'd be happy just one a night or something, and then just have them all on at the same time.
But I mean, if they don't want to do 5 days, do Supergirl and Legends Monday. No, don't break. Just have them both on one night. Black Lightning and Flash Tuesday. Throw Arrow on Wednesday or Thursday.
Or if they keep Legends like they are, where it's like a shorter season, maybe pair that up with Black Lightning.
There you go.
At shorter seasons or something. But we digress.
Mm-hmm. So should we jump?
Krypton's got 3 episodes left, and I'm really interested to sit down once it's done and rewatch the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like some shows like that, you get a feel of it better.
Yeah, I don't know. Some parts of that I'm kind of bored, but I think I would get more out of it, and it would have my attention more if I binge it.
Yeah,
instead of doing the week to week.
That's kind of how I feel. Yeah. I really liked the big twist,
and
it's good to see Walter Steele again. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I actually am really cool with that. I actually really like him, and he may be my favorite version of that character.
Kneel before Walter.
So yeah.
All right.
But Silk Spectre, yeah.
Silk Spectre number 4, last issue.
Yes, computer.
Ah.
So it starts off. It's 1960, and a boy knocks on the door and asks if Lori can come out and play. And I totally just got a very Mrs. Robinson vibe, which is the way the art and everything is, the way she talks, the way Sally answers the door and talks to this boy.
And just because she's like wearing her nightie or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like he just hit puberty just now.
Mm-hmm.
And like she whispers in his ear, and I can only imagine like what she said. And then the poor boy runs off, and we see Sally with her glove and her hat, sad.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, man.
And then 6 years later, we catch up, to her present in San Francisco.
I know. Puberty's crazy, man. 6 years later.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. That's what I said, I think, in episode or 2 ago. I wondered how old she was here. But we finally get to see the letter that supposedly the boyfriend left for her.
Dictated by the comedian.
I was going to say that Daddy made him write. says, "Dear Lori, I'm really sorry, but this has to be goodbye. I know this isn't the best way to do this, but I don't want to fight with you. When I woke up in the hospital, I couldn't remember much. The doc said I'm lucky to be alive. But the worst thing is, this might have happened to you. I'm such an idiot for giving you that stuff. If that happened to you, I would just die. I guess my dad was right all along. I'm a stupid kid and I can't handle responsibility." Then we get another flashback.
Yeah, we get the flashback to 64 with her at a party. So this
spin the bottle.
Yep, playing the good old spin the bottle. And her mom shows up and takes her out. And I love that she's giving this speech about responsibility and what they'll lie to you and take what they want, and then they'll leave you alone with that responsibility. And then in that panel is like one of those old Silk Spectre sketches. And then when you turn the page, it cuts back to the note.
Yep. "Please don't be mad at me, but I have to get away from here. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to be some drugged out loser. I'm going somewhere that my dad says will make a man out of me." Or the comedian said, "I don't know what you'll do, but you should get out of this place too. You really ought to go home to your mother. She'll be really glad to have you home, even if she is a little bit mad. Don't worry. You're a tough girl. You're at least as tough as she is. Goodbye, Lori, and good luck." That last line or two, I mean, I could seriously see that coming out of the comedian's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You're a tough girl. At least as tough as she is, yeah.
Yeah. I love that. It inserts the picture of like the screaming face, and then that last one of her crying, the mascara running.
Mm-hmm.
It almost references, in my idea, like it references Rorschach or something.
Oh yeah.
And then the next page, it took me a minute to kind of see what was going on for a second, because if you look at this page, everyone that Hollis is talking to is in green.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of was like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, is it supposed to be? But Hollis is looking for Lori, walking around, asking people if they've seen her. And the people at the club who Lori kicked their butts are, well, we're going to have to find her too, because it's just very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then he catches up to some people, and they're like, "You're a cop." And he's like, "Well, yes, but it's complicated. I'm Lori's uncle." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then here's my favorite, because I can totally see the parent doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Where we have it's a collect call to Sally.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, Mom, are you there? And the panel shows her all like expressive and like excited. And then all of a sudden the next panel is her face changes, and she's, well, Miss Laurel Jane Jupiter, to what do I owe the honor? Did you run out of money? Did Mr. Wonderful leave you high and dry? And then Lori looks sad and hangs up the phone.
I know she doesn't say anything, but you could just tell she's just like, this.
Exactly, because then the next panel it cuts back to Sally, and she's like, "Are you all right?" And she looks sad and scared, and then you see her sitting there crying and worried.
And the phone rings again.
And she's screaming this at Lori, and it's Hollis.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking to her, telling her, "Oh, what's my favorite thing?" He's saying, "Oh, I'll tell you, Sal, it's like another world over here. These kids are weird. A lot of talk about drugs."
Oh, and then she's like, "Oh, Hall, just go get her. I haven't heard a thing from that other son of a..."
Other SOB.
Yeah.
And then the next page is, we get to see our club owner man who last time we saw naked.
Yeah.
This time he gets beat to death and killed. And it took me...
You there?
It was weird.
But yeah, I guess, and then so yeah, the guy gets beat to death, and then Lori's friends, I guess, are coming down off their high because now they don't want to buy stuff anymore, or it's not that important. And
yeah, but they're like, I'm completely bummed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, hey, I'm Hollis Mason. I'm Lori's uncle. Can I talk with you a bit?
I got back at the house.
He's just in there smoking. Look up. G.
And then Lori's just we see it's interesting. You see like a bunch of the panels that like, you know, Lori was thinking about when she was like talking with her mom or about her mom, and she's thinking about everything her mom said. And then she's just
like different pieces of art and memories, and she's
just like, that old bag, Greg, everybody.
Exactly. You know, just a teenage girl.
Man.
And then we see another guy.
Yeah, the chemist guy, yeah.
Yeah, who gets killed by the 2 760s thug fembot looking women.
Somebody's covering their tracks. And then Lori's friends are giving Hollis, like, I'm guessing that's tea or coffee.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's just tea or coffee. And then I love Hollis's little speech here where he says, the guy says, that woman sounds bat crap crazy to me. And Hollis is like, you watch your mouth, son. Sally may be a little misguided, but she only wants the best for Lori.
Yeah, they have this big argument about responsibility and
where's it? He says it. Hold on.
Be a man.
Yeah. And then, you know, I just think it's great. Hollis is like class A material.
Yeah, but then Lori gets home. She sees Hollis on the floor, and
okay, it took me a moment at this because we hear at the bottom panel it's knock, 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 and then I turn the page and it's Lori coming up the stairs. So I hear you in there, and then it's Hollis on the floor, lighting a cigarette, and the room is trashed. And I was like, did I miss something? I'm like, what happened? And then I was like, did I skip a page? And then I like kept reading and see where he tells a quick flashback where the 2 fembot looking women showed up and he took them down.
There was somebody at the door. Lori. But yeah,
he took them down, tied them up, and then you know, I think it's very simplistic right here, but like they destroyed the house and the 2 hippie couples, like everything's ruined. And just like what does that really say? It's like everything they built, the whole like group is just falling apart.
Oh yeah. And Lori's like, yeah, they work for somebody I know. And then she tells Hollis, she goes upstairs, tells Hollis she's changing
into her costume, and she's out the door.
Well, yeah, he wants to talk, but he comes up and the window's open and she's gone.
And then we see the panels where the semi-wannabe Royal Flush game was all murdered.
Yeah, and Sinatra's got a gun to Lori's head.
And then she gets popped.
Yeah, hits her.
Around like dirty hippies.
And
then this was dope right here. She kicks him in the throat with her boot, and the heel gets stuck in his jugular.
Oh, yeah, because the whole boot comes off.
I was like, what? And then the dude goes running. She grabs a gun. She's going to shoot him, and he runs right into a bus.
Yeah, he like basically explode. Looks like a tomato exploded. The bus hits him. Ew. Do you see that part where I guess the driver gets out and looks at the grill? There's like a bone sticking out of like the grill on the front of the bus.
Yeah, he says, I like my favorite one says, holy. Just the way it, and then he says, well, Ona, that's a whole new way to paint the bus.
And Lori throws up.
And then Lori goes back to the house. And then Hollis hugs her, and then basically she's leaving to go back with Hollis. They give her a skull thing, pin.
She gives him
goodbye.
She gives him 3-legged cat.
Then we got Time Is on My Side by the Rolling Stones playing in the radio as Hollis and Lori leave. They go in. Sally and Lori are like one of those weird reunions of I love you, but I'm so mad. And Lori gives her a great speech about stop mother.
Well, yeah, because she's like, worried you had me, and she's like, cut the drama.
I need you to hear this. Like, I'm okay. I can see you set me down a path where I can make you do some good. We'll talk about it later. Now just and then she says, Sally starts getting mad, upset. It's like, no, just 1 second, Missy. What do you mean your way? And Hollis is like, quiet, swallow your head, Sal.
But if she takes it as a good sign, she's like, let me see if you starve my bird. But the bird's alive.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny because she says, I have to get her back to normal people in New York.
Yeah.
And then we jump ahead to the first meeting of the Crime Busters. And it walks in, and I forget the Crime Busters. They tried to do it, and then they made the Watchmen because Metropolis was trying to get. She makes a comment about him basically being fat, still dressed like that. But there's Ozymandias, Night Owl.
So she's living on her own because she says this is nothing like San Francisco, but at least I won't be stuck living with my mom.
I guess. I just think it's funny how she talks about. She looks at comedians. She's like more like somebody's old man. Rorschach's creepy. Oh God, I can never go out with a guy like that. Total square.
Night Owl, yeah.
What did I ever do to her, to Jeannie? And then
Manhattan.
Oh wow, she's smit with Manhattan. I feel like this last page of her in Manhattan almost completely undercuts every arc that was just established in the entire series. It's like as soon as she met him, she became a little girl. Like, smitten with him, sides with him. Like, she's 16 or 17 right now. And basically gives up everything for him.
Well, I think that was like her whole challenge. It's like she's not the little girl her mother thinks, but again, she's only like 16. I don't think she's as mature-ish. She's more mature than her mother thinks she is, but she's not as mature as she thinks she is.
True.
But the art in this the series was great. I love the Amanda Conner art.
Yes, it's just playful enough without being too playful. I really like it.
But maybe to finish this, then they get that poem at the end. You're the end of the rainbow, my pot of gold, your daddy's little girl to have and hold. A precious gem is what you are, your mommy's bright and shining star. Edward Madden.
And I love the shot where it's, if you really look at it, it's a clock at the top, Dr. Manhattan, her, Night Owl's next to her, and then there's the comedian's legs. I always feel sorry for Dan in the series.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how we wrap up the Silk Spectre.
That's right. Before we go, just give everyone some good news. Well, bad news, good news. The bad news is we're going to be taking a break on the Watchmen stuff for a while since they keep pushing Doomsday Clock back, and we're going to wait till we get closer to the TV show. But the good news is we're not going to leave you with less content. We're probably just going to be reviewing some old comics, new comics, DC, maybe some Marvel. And Lilith and I might even have a secret project later on down the road. So stay tuned for all of that. So you'll definitely get your DC Comics fix.
Oh, yeah. We got more before Watchmen, but that'll give people a chance to catch up.
Yes.
And maybe catch ahead.
Yes.
Catch ahead.
And who knows, every once in a while, if we don't have anything, we'll throw one out there or something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to reading the Before Watchmen, the comedian.
Yes.
I've never read that one before. I've done the Rorschach, but I don't remember all of it. So
you kids and your crazy dance moves.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is that it then?
I believe so.
All right, but yeah, send us in your thoughts, especially like I said, if there's some comic book arc you want to see us review, email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter @CapesLunatics, but still follow us on Facebook, facebook.com WhoPodsWatchmen, and @WhoPodsWatchmen on Twitter. We'll put up any news we get, any art, and maybe we'll keep a schedule. We'll tell you when we're coming back. But like I said,
with our luck, this is what's going to happen. This episode is going to go up, and then they're going to drop huge Watchmen news, premiere date, characters, actors.
Well, maybe if that,
and then we're like, oh, we're back.
If and when I was going to say, if and when that happens, we can just do an episode where we talk about the news too,
which would be awesome.
That's right. But yeah. So keep your eye on Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, and in the meantime, Tyler, where can people find you?
They can find me at JTYPatrick on Twitter and Gmail, as well as Facebook. And you can find me over the Krypton Report podcast, where we talk all things Kryptonian.
Yeah, and you can always find me NightwingPDP @gmail.com. On Twitter, I am @NightwingPDP. And like I said, keep an eye on the Capes and Lunatics and the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. But yeah, so that's it. Stay tuned for more. And we forgot one thing, Tyler.
Uh-oh.
Whatever happened to the American dream?
It came true. You're looking at it. Good.
That's right. Call me the American Nightmare. Call me the American Dream.
I so want to. Every time we do this, I want to watch the movie. I'm so in the mood to watch the movie again.
I was going to say, maybe do that to something. I don't want to jump the gun. I want to wait till we get through before watching this stuff.
That's my problem. Is
keep it real.